Well, time for another discussion video nobody asked for. My god, my bow video really received some traction, huh? That's actually really cool to see. It was also received really well. People seem to agree with me, which is cool. I'm kinda glad to see that because at least it means people care what I have to say in regards to the state of items in the game. In this installment of discussion videos, we'll be discussing an item which lost most of its play rate with the introduction of one patch. Please watch this video in its entirety before commenting because I will be covering both sides of the argument for this item. This item being the Hivemaster Helm, commonly known as the B Helm. You wouldn't have thought this until now, but the helm pretty much lost all of its value with the introduction of one patch, being patch 1.1, also known as the Vital Combat Update. This update brought along features such as the in-combat and out-of-combat system, exaltations, and a large variety of item buffs and nerfs, such as the Tome of Purification, God rest its soul. And as we all know from my previous videos, when other items get introduced or buffed, others tend to fall by the wayside, which is exactly what happened to the Hivemaster Helm. There are multiple contributing factors into why the Hivemaster Helm is no longer the warrior meta. Number 1 being that due to the curse effect being buffed and seen as more essential rather than just a slight damage increase, it means that players would be after a more consistent curse, and as we know, the Hivemaster Helm's curse effect has been broken for a very long time now. It's meant to curse at 50% chance for every tick, yet it only curses for about 5% of the time it seems. Another reason why the B Helm isn't as desirable anymore is due to a change that was made to every tiered helm plus the Helm of the Juggernaut. In the Vital Combat update, these helms lost their cooldowns so they function similarly to a Paladin seal. Though this was a great change, the Hivemaster Helm was left untouched, meaning you are unable to permanently keep yourself berserk. My third reason, with the introduction of Vital Combat, defense became a lot more valuable, and the Hivemaster Helm grants a whopping 6 less defense than the Helm of the Tribune. This could easily be made up with an item such as the Exalted God's Horn, however, unfortunately, a lot of players don't have these kind of accessories lying around. However, giving credit where credit is due, upon use, the bees that are summoned do grant a high amount of damage. The bees do a tick of 120 damage per bee every 0.6 seconds. Then if we do the incredibly simple calculations on that, that would be 3 times 120 damage. Then if we multiply that by 10 for the amount of ticks that are available within the 6 seconds, that means the bee helm would do a total of 3,600 damage if the target is armor broken. As we all know, the curse effect is applied when the red bee starts flashing, which, like previously stated, allegedly works at a 50% chance per helm usage. However, the helm is bugged, broken, not working correctly. If the red bee does start flashing at the beginning, the helm's damage from the bees alone do go up from 600 DPS to 750 DPS, bringing the total damage up to 4,500 against 0 defense targets. Here is a quote from Charizard, also known as Kraykiller. This is what she has to say about it. My opinion on its current state is that with the introduction of in-combat and the removal of cooldown on tiered and jug, it made the B-Helm slightly irrelevant but still powerful if the curse actually worked in solo play. Paired with Banner, it's an extremely high solo DPS potential in areas like O3, and technically is more DPS than tiered unless using LOD ST Helm or Tricorn. Verdict, use it if you want, but I just say forge fodder. Okay, I'll go back to passing out. To sum up all that's been previously stated, the helm is still good for maximizing DPS in challenge runs such as Oryx Sanctuary speedruns, however there are a lot more better options now when it comes to general playing. Thank you so much for watching. If there are any other topics you'd wish for me to talk about, please comment below. I'll see you in the next video.